some days it would be good days, some days it would be bad.
I felt completely trapped. I felt like my brain was locked in a state of anxiety, and all I wanted to do was just escape.
I think the crisis point for me probably came when we were up at sort of 3 a.m. in the morning, and Judith crying and not seeing any end in sight, and that really for me was we need to do something. That's it. I think my worries as labour went on and both Judith and Nathan were getting tired, more a case of how much more of this can both Judith and Nathan take.
Come on. Big shoves, come on.
Baby's getting stuck and they were trying to turn in, they were kind of manipulating his shoulders, and it was quite a critical situation.
Come on, darling.
I was just so bothered about getting him out. The depths of what could be happening, I wasn't really thinking about. It's a very strange feeling to have your baby born and there just be silence.
I was just praying for his safety.
Man, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Do you hear that little cry?
Yeah.
Not the loudest of people over here, but...
So when Nathan just gave his little whimper, it was like a big sigh of relief, like I'd been holding my breath for him, waiting for him to cry, waiting for him to just take that first gasp of air.
Oh, hello, Nathan. Oh, Nathan. Oh, hello. Oh, Mummy loves you so much.
Unscathed by his difficult birth, it's fair to say Nathan's thriving.
Nathan has never had a problem feeding.
Not a problem at all. He's like his dad.
I think he's on the 99th centile, so he's a whopper.
Yeah.
But after his birth, the tough times weren't over for his mum and dad.
There were days where I just felt quite low, just out of the blue, it just hit me.
She'd been wrestling with anxieties for a while, that really it was just taking a day at a time, and some days it would be good days, some days it would be bad.
I felt completely trapped. I felt like my brain was locked in a state of anxiety, and all I wanted to do was just escape.
Judith's problems caused her to have irrational thoughts.
There was one particular moment when I was driving to work and I had the radio on and I heard about a baby who'd climbed out of a third-storey window and had died, and instantly brought major fear to me, as if almost, well, that could happen to Nathan. And, whereas normally a passing thought like that would just be a passing thought, but to me, I engaged with it. And that's sort of when I knew that something wasn't right.
And there were other troubling symptoms.
I was barely able to, step out the house without having a panic attack.
The intrusive thoughts, any of those anxieties that she was kind of hanging things on, I was trying to dispel and say, no, don't be ridiculous. That's just that'll never happen, and don't worry about that. You're going to be a great mum. I think the crisis point for me probably came when we were up at sort of 3 a.m. in the morning, and Judith's crying and not seeing any end in sight, And that really for me was we need to do something and get whatever help we're able to.
It's believed that at least 1 in 10 new mums experience depression and anxiety, and Judith's GP confirmed she was suffering from an anxiety disorder.
There was probably a sense of relief about that there'd been a diagnosis and there was kind of medication that she could go on and I really felt that this was just a season, that it wouldn't be the end, but it'd be something that we could work through and that she would get better from.
Good boy.
By the time Nathan had reached 6 months, his mum Judith decided to return to her job as a pharmacist.
You're now, come on.
I think I wanted to go back to work because there was part of me that realised in order to fully recover from, where I'd been emotionally, I needed to find the true balance of what my life was going to be like for, the immediate future for the next few years. And I knew part of that identity was the career that I'd embarked on and being a pharmacist.
Bye-bye, Mummy. Bye-bye, Daddy.
Have a good day.
Be good for
See you
Nanny.
later.
Be good for Nanny.
Judith's mum takes care of Nathan from 9 till 6, 3 days a week, while she's at work.
I don't think Judith went back to work too soon, and I think that's actually helped in her recovery, as opposed to being detrimental.
Being back at work has definitely helped me to manage my anxiety because it almost takes the focus away from my anxious moments because, I do have to think about what I'm doing. I do have to uphold a high level of performance. So you can see here the cigarette smoke directly, and that just displaces, any fears that I might have had, really. Then these chemotactic factors are released and promote neutrophils to release the protein. I did receive a little bit of criticism from a few people when I went back to work, but I learned that, you can't really take other people's opinions on board, because if I was doing that, then that would affect me and that could just exacerbate anxieties as well. And so I really learnt that, if Mike was pleased, if my mum was happy, and if I was happy, and Nathan was comfortable, then there would be no reason why I shouldn't go back to work so early.
It's now 10 months since Nathan was born, and Judith was in the depths of her anxiety.
Hi, I'm home.
Hello. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Mummy there. Oh, Mummy's home.
Oh, has he been good, Mum?
He's been very good. Oh, it has.
Things are so much better now. In fact, I'd probably say I feel better emotionally now than I have done in years. And it just makes you realise, that anxiety can be just a horrible place to be and to go through, but you can recover. He ate well.
Yeah, he's very good. He's had his...
I feel on top of the world now and really appreciate everything that I've got, my family, my job, and Nathan above all, really, and it just helps me to be grateful for where I am.
You okay, fella?
I would say that there's no immediate plans for any more children. Definitely not.
They're in that field over there, aren't they? Can you see them? Tiny, tiny.
More important at the minute is Jude's health, Nathan.
Getting comfortable as a family, unit
Enjoying
that we
being
are.
a family as we are now.
Never say never, but we're not saying yes.